It's Street Fighter time! Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today we're gonna have a look at the Storm Collectibles Ultra Street Fighter 2 Evil Ryu. Yes, kind of repaint, but a lot of new stuff. But that's the thing we're gonna have a look at. I really want to take this body to the test because somebody pointed out, Ui Gaming pointed out that the vein. It kind of seems like the vein's always going down like that, so I want to have a lot of Storm figures in here later and see how much new we get with this Evil Ryu. So first things first, he looks weird. I don't know, he looks kind of wide with the whole gi thing going on. But let's have a look at the size. He stands at about 18 centimeters to the top of his head, which means he's a little over 7 inches tall. But yeah, I mean, overall, I'm gonna start it off at the head. That's something I actually really like. He has them evil eyes. There's a lot of detail in there and different layers of painting. It looks like he has eyeliner. Wow, okay. Well, I mean, it gives him an evil look, so I'll take it. And the face sculpt looks very nice. The eyebrows, big bushy eyebrows, and the hair looks really puffy, and that's accurate. That you might say, oh, this looks super weird how the hair stands up, but that's really accurate to the 2D version of Ryu, and he has the red bandana going on over his head. Goes around, looks nice, nicely painted actually. Then we going down to the muscle work. That's really nice as usual for Storm Collectibles. But yeah, as pointed out, they always kind of seem to have the same vein going down the arms. There's more veiny stuff going on in the forearms. The gi is nicely painted. We have a nice black with some little bit of white going on in it. Looks like dry brushing. Just kind of going over it a little bit, tiny bit, to add a little bit more detail, which is appreciated. Then we're going down to the belt. He has them kanji in there. I don't know if that's supposed to be for a 2D version of Street Fighter, but then again, we're talking about Ultra Street Fighter 2, so maybe they added that there. Tons of detail in the pants. They don't ripped at the bottom over here. He has the ripped arm pieces. But overall, yeah, design-wise, he looks good and everything. It's just like, is it just me or is this too wide? I feel like I'm pushing it like that, and that seems more appropriate. Here it just looks, he looks a little bit too big. And the body inside, it is fine, just like the gi is just kind of too wide. It looks like a child wearing his daddy's outfit. I mean, then again, if you have like this design at the side, it is wide, but it does stand out a little bit more. So, I don't know. So, to me, it's just wide. Alright, you decide for yourself if that's okay or not. Now for the articulation, Storm Collectibles standard, it works, so don't need to change anything. The head is on a long ball pack, goes forward, goes to the back, and since the neck is soft plastic, it bends out of the way with it, also goes all the way around. And really, you can push it, you can play around with it. Probably maybe get it a little bit further than I have. You have a big hinge in the elbow, which ends on a ball that goes into the chest area, so you can rotate that around. You have the floaty piece in there to cover up all the articulation, bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, and the fist is on another ball hinge, goes back and forth, and the bandana fell off. That is just packed in, so you can also move that around as you please. For the overall torso articulation, starting off at the chest, goes forward a lot, and there goes the bandana again. Goes forward nicely, goes to the back. Let me move that around without moving the gear around. Which is all soft plastic, it's always soft plastic affair with these Storm Collectibles. Does tilt side to side and has some rotation in the chest alone, so that's actually already very good. And then for the torso itself, you have some back and forth movement. Also the pants over here, that part is soft plastic. You can bring that back and forth and bring it all the way around. It makes a little bit of a weird noise, so don't push it too far. Then the legs also make a weird sound, but they do go out a little shy of 45 degrees. And they're just on ball joints, so you can rotate over here. And then it goes for, wow, those are really stiff. I need to be careful with this. You hear this. Goes to the back, probably would go a little bit more, but once again, these legs need a round under the heater. Well, not the heater, but like the hair dryer. Then the knees, double hinge knees with a knee pad in there, and you have the foot, which is just on a ball peg and with another hinge, so you can bring that up to the side, all the way to the side, forward, back, and you have a toe hinge with more veins in it actually. Wow, veiny stuff. So for the accessories, we have a bunch of hands. We got them booby grab hands, or more like Hadoken posing hands, and then you have like more grappling hands. I mean, these ones are a little bit more open, and then you got the completely open. It goes from more grabby to completely open. Haha. For the face, I want to start off with the hurt face. I love this one. That's the special one. You have a little tear of blood, a little drip of blood, and he's all beat up because he just lost a round. For those of you who don't know, in the game of Street Fighter 2, if you lose a round, you have your character all beat up while the continue clock runs down. And then we got regular faces, gritting teeth, open mouth, yelling face, and we got this energy effect, which is completely soft plastic. It's just like, it's weird. It looks okay. I like this. I don't like that it's completely see-through at the top, because you can't see all of that. I mean, you could take this out to make it look more, I don't know, just the Storm Collectibles mini base, which I'm becoming more and more of a fan of because it has a lot of uses. And there goes one pack. You get two packs like that to pack it into the fireball, and then pack it into the base over here and pack this part over the base. Or you can just have a grabby arm if you want to do kicking pose or whatever, or you just get a base. If you don't want to use any of that, you just have a base for whatever, a Figma or a smaller figure, because this grabby arm seems to be perfect for all these things. So yeah, but it's meant to put in your fireball, which has a pack hole somewhere around here. I can't find it right now. There it is. Oh yeah, I almost forgot because I had them laying off to the side. He has a couple more bandanas, and you tell me what's the difference. I don't really see any difference. I mean, these ones are a little bit closer together, but for the rest of it, yeah, I don't. They all have kind of the same battle damage, so it's not that, and they all just kind of seem. I mean, this one's angled a little bit more, but none of them are really floating in the battle pose or whatever. I mean, it is soft plastic, so I guess you could play around with it. But anyway, you have these as well. So it's comparison time. Who is the veiniest bastard in Storm Collectibles? I just have Heihachi in here because he was announced. I mean, he was released about the same time as the Evil Ryu Violent Ken. And as far as the muscle work goes, his bicep seems a little less refined. But it's true that they always seem to have the exact same vein going down. It's really like always the little one at the top and then the one going through the bicep and the exact same line. Lower forearm seems to be a little bit different. Yeah, veins in the forearm are different, but overall, I mean, the arm, it seems like his bicep is it is bulkier, right? It is bulkier, and it is definitely a different mold because it's less refined. In the bicep itself, well, it has like a little bit of a different curve and it moves around differently. So you got that. He's definitely different than the Hot Ryu or regular. I just have the Hot Ryu because he has the we don't have the gi in the way, so that's why I got it. And also his chest is a lot bigger. So yeah, that's completely new. But is it also Heihachi? There's definitely some differences there. Again, the bicep. I looked at the bicep first, and I thought that one was a little bit more of the same. But there's a lot more work that went into the back. But once again, we have the exact same vein going down the bicep. So that's the only thing that they are repeating. But it is still a completely new mold. I don't know why they have a fetish for putting the vein in the exact same place every time. But yeah, now we know that it's not just recycling the exact same body mold. So overall, final thoughts. What do I think about this figure? I mean, he's great. Just again, Storm Collectibles completely delivering on making new figure. Even though it's kind of a weird figure. I mean, they have done only Street Fighter 5, and now suddenly they're doing like Ultra Street Fighter 2 again. I would have preferred Street Fighter 4 Evil Ryu with a giant hole in his chest. But let's not talk about Kage. Kage looks kind of weird. Yeah, whatever, that's Street Fighter 5. But anyway, back to the figure. I do recommend this guy. There's not a flaw with him going on, but it is a little bit more out of the ordinary Street Fighter V line. So if you're just more about Street Fighter V, you're not missing out that much with this guy. The most special part is the face sculpt, but overall still, I mean, I don't know, I say, oh, you're not missing out on anything, but it's still a very solid figure. It is the Stone Collectibles standard as far as articulation, all the soft plastic parts and whatnot. So, I mean, it's just another Ryu, but it's a good Ryu, so I do recommend this guy. Obviously, that's gonna do it as usual, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure videos, gameplay stuff, and whatever Evil Ryu wants.